Sound, a group of vibrations. From the beginner to the master, from the novice to the professional, from playing and experimenting with things to make a masterpiece. These are all elements of art. And on this show, our art is sound. Yes, sound. Hi, I'm L.V. Smith, host of the show Sounds Within. Now, I have a penchant for this thing called open mic, and you never know who shows up there. And I met this real cool guy. I mean, he asked me to join him and doing a song one day, and I had such a good time with him. I said, you got to come on my show. And turns out he runs an open mic himself, so he's a multifaceted and an educator on top of it. I'm speaking of Dave Clausen, and he brought some friends. So we're going to meet Dave Clausen and friends here. And this is Dave. That's not Dave. This is Dave right here. Welcome to the show, Dave. So glad to have you here.
Thank you, LV. This is a great honor.
Yes, it is my honor more. Well, anyways, Dave, we're going to be meeting the rest here, and you're going to tell us how this all came together. And let's hear a song from you first. What song are you going to do?
It's called Here With You.
Here With You with Dave Clausen and friends. Take it away.
Everywhere you go brightens up from your glow. Every time you shine, I find myself lost in time. 'Cause by your side, or in your arms, there's no place I'd rather be than here with you, next to me. Everything you say builds me up every day. Everything you do leads me home to be with you. 'Cause by your side, or in your arms, there's no place I'd rather be than here with you, next to me. When the storms start to blow, there is one thing that I know. You're the one I want with me as we navigate life's stormy seas. 'Cause by your side, or in your arms, there's no place I'd rather be than here with you, next to me. You have faith in me, yeah. I'm the lock and you're the key. It's in your master plan to be the woman behind this man. 'Cause by your side, or in your arms, there's no place I'd rather be than here with you, next to me. There's no place I'd rather be than here with you, next to me.
Hi, I'm L.V. Smith, host of the show Sounds Within, which comes on Fridays, 8:30 a.m. and 8:30 p.m. Hey, be sure you tune in and watch Thursday Night Live with Jeff Hodge, Thursday at 10 p.m. See you then. Here With You by Dave Clausen and friends. We just met Dave, right? Now I'm going to hit you with the first question. What makes Dave Dave?
I think it's a combination of my faith in God, and as you said, I was an educator, so I'm a math and computer science teacher, so that's that kind of logical part of me all day. But then I just love the creative process of playing music and writing music.
So you're both left and right brain.
I'm hoping that I use all parts of my brain, yes.
You're doing well.
Thank you.
And we're here to meet
Melissa Batalles.
Pleased to meet you, Melissa Batalles.
Likewise.
Okay, I'll get there one day. What makes Melissa Melissa?
Well, I love Jesus. I love my husband and my daughter and my little baby to come, and and my family and our friends. And I love to be able to share music and serve people with that.
That's blessings right there. We'll be right. Okay, I'll be right back. The guy who happens to be on my favorite instrument of choice, while I'm migrating towards guitar so I can be more like Dave. We're speaking to
Tim
Allen, right?
Tim Allen, that's right.
All right, Tim, I love that bass. What makes Tim besides the bass?
Well, I think curiosity. I'm very curious about all kinds of things, and music and art and what makes things tick, and how I took a lot of things apart in my parents' house when I was growing up, and I fortunately was able to put some of them back together, and but yeah, I think that's it, just a curiosity about life in general.
Wonderful. So you're sort of like Dave, left and right brain too, huh?
I think so, yeah.
Great. Now I got another question for you. What was the very first sound you ever remember hearing?
I think it was probably my dad playing harmonica. He played chromatic harmonica, and he had a trio, and I grew up around music. They would have parties, and they would sing, and they would play music and harmonicas and guitars, and that's like...
Party on, huh?
Yeah, it's like the sound of people enjoying each other.
Loving it. I'll be back, Dave. All right, Melissa. What was the very first sound you ever remember hearing?
What I remember hearing is the music of Nana Mouskouri. My mom used to play that all the time in our home.
Wow.
Yeah, it was such a happy sound.
Indeed. All right, Brother Dave. What was the very first sound you ever remember hearing?
I'm pretty sure it's my mother's voice when I wasn't sleeping through the night and Dad had to go to work the next day. So it was probably her trying to get me to sleep and get quiet.
Wow, so now you had to get everybody quiet so you can get up in the morning.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, what are we going to hear now?
We're going to play Long Hard Road.
Long Hard Road with Dave Clausen and friends.
These shoes ain't fit for walking. Lord knows I need to go. They're too tongue-tied for talking, and the soles are running low. You know they never fit right. They're way too small. They slow me down and turn my flight to a painful crawl. It's gonna be a long, hard road, carrying this heavy load, watching everything erode. It's a long, hard road. My car is broken down with many miles to go. It makes it hard to get around when it just might need a tow. I never know when it will start, if it will get me there without falling apart, and there's no parts left to spare. It's gonna be a long, hard road, carrying this heavy load, watching If I were on my last leg, would you give me a hand? Or would you turn your back for my last stand? It's gonna be a long, hard road, carrying this heavy load, watching everything erode. It's a long, hard road. It's a long, hard road. It's a long, hard road. It's a long, hard road.
Hi, I'm L.V. Smith, host of the show Sounds Within, which comes on every Friday, 8:30 a.m. and 8:30 p.m. When I'm not producing that show, I like to watch James Jones Jr.'s show, which is called Anybody Can Play Guitar, which comes on Fridays at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. See you then. Long Hard Road by Dave Clausen and Friends. That was awesome. What groove. Now, we're going to get into more or less what's happening now. Do you collaborate with other musicians besides your friends here, Melissa and Tim?
I really don't that much, other than if I go to an open mic, I'll just go by myself, and then I will just see who's there and who wants to jam along. Like where I met you at the Roar Room with the house band. So, and other, I go other places, and there's a lead guitarist that wants, I could just get him up on stage and play with me.
Love it. Melissa, do you collaborate with other musicians besides Dave and Tim, who are great musicians, but I know you have to get out there, be it in church or whatever. Do you collaborate with other musicians?
I do. I think maybe one of my favorite things to do is to collaborate with orchestras. Do soloing with orchestras, but outside of that, sing with California Cabaret, which is a group that has soloists, and then singing at church.
So basically, you have a trained voice and you do spirituals too.
Yes.
Wow. Whew. Brother Tim, with that gorgeous accent, I know you must collaborate others. Not to say that Dave doesn't offer you adequate company, which he does, but do you collaborate with other musicians?
Yeah, I would say so. I play quite often at the church I go to, and I've played with a couple of singer-songwriters, and played bass, and have played guitar, and it's fun to play with others because that's where it all starts to happen.
Yes, it does. Now, who are some of your influences?
I think for bass, I liked Gary Willis quite a bit, and I love Jaco Pastorius, especially the stuff he did with Joni Mitchell.
Oh, yes, that's where I discovered him.
That stuff just broke my heart. It was so beautiful, and the way he played it, and that made me think, wow, I love hearing that fretless bass, the way he makes it sound so lyrical. It's like I want to be lyrical like that if I can.
You're doing fine. Next time, bring a fretless. Maybe we're going to have a fretless jam.
Okay.
Okay. Who are some of your influences, Melissa?
Some of the older ones, probably Catherine Grayson or Beverly Sills for opera, and Catherine Grayson for the old jazz standards, and then for modern day, Carrie Job.
Indeed, indeed. Okay. I'll be back. All right, Brother Dave, who are some of your influences?
Well, I've been hanging out with a bunch of local singer-songwriters. So I look up to Brad Colrick and Severin Brown, Ed Tree. Don't know if those names are familiar. J.C. Hike and David Plenn. They're all great songwriters.
It's important to bring up people that the public's not familiar with so we can put out an ear and taste new things. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes. Yes.
That's how I discovered you, because you bring a way of music, like, sort of like I miss a lot of Americana type music storytelling.
Yeah.
I miss that a lot. So while we're going to get into a little storytelling, what are you going to have for us now?
Our next song is The World Just Fades Away.
The World Just Fades Away by Dave Clausen and Friends. Take it away.
I want to fill my mind with you, all day. Take this heart and make it true all through the night. 'Cause when you turn, you smile my way. Yeah, the world just fades away. The phone rings and I know it's you. There ain't nothing that I'd rather do than hear your voice or see your face and lose the world without a trace. I want to fill my mind with you all day. Take this heart and make it true all through the night. 'Cause when you turn, you smile my way. Yeah, the world just fades away. You tell me all about your day with every single word you say. You show your heart like it's your goal. With open arms you share your soul. I want to fill my mind with you all day. Take this heart and make it true all through the night. 'Cause when you turn, you smile my way. Yeah, the world just fades away. But baby, you're still holding back, as if there's something that you lack. I used to waiting for your shining light, so you can feel it'll be alright. I wanna fill my mind with you all day. Take this heart and make it true all through the night. 'Cause when you turn, you smile my way. Yeah, the world just fades away. 'Cause when you turn, you smile my way. Yeah, the world just fades away.
Hi, this is L.V. Smith, host of the show Sounds Within, which comes on Fridays, 8:30 a.m. and 8:30 p.m. When I'm not producing that show, I like to watch Dan Nicewander's show called The Nowman Show, Thursdays at 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. L.V. Smith here, Sounds Within with Dave Clausen and Friends. Gee, time is just going too fast here after all that good music. I mean, whew. Now, what are some future projects for you, Dave? are in writing about to happen?
Well, we're a relatively new band. Melissa's joined us just a few weeks ago. So I would like us to be have more equal representation, have Melissa singing more songs, Tim singing more songs. That's my goal for this band. My personal goal is to get back to writing and writing some more new songs.
When allowed to, because you had to deal with the classroom. All right, Melissa, what are some of your future plans?
Well, hopefully join them some more and then continue with my solo concerts and working with bands that I work with, California Cabaret. And
Rest assured, Dave is not going to let you go. Tim, what are some future plans for you?
Well, how long have we got here?
You want to thank the world, you just done it.
I'm in the process of writing songs. I decided this year I wanted to start writing more songs, and I'm also wanting to learn to play mandolin.
There you go. You have to use a pick, though.
Well, that's okay.
That's all right. You don't have to. You can be unique. Finger picking, mandolin will work just fine. Now, right now, we're coming near the end, so I'd like to give you each 30 seconds to advise. So we're going to begin with you, Tim. Your camera's going to be right there. Okay. And so what are your words to the future Tim Allens to play bass?
Let's see. Get as much knowledge as you can and practice. But get into a playing situation where you're forced to listen to what the other players are doing, because if you aren't listening, then you aren't making music. And because it's not just one person playing their part, it's everybody making this one whole thing that moves whoever's listening to it. And if you don't know that, it's missing a lot.
After hearing this man has a point. Okay, Melissa, what are your words of wisdom for the future Melissas out there who choose to be a divine vocalist as yourself?
well, kind of like Tim mentioned, make sure you study your music and know what you're performing, but also love the people that you're singing to. Want to connect with their hearts and move their hearts. And outside of that, practice and just enjoy speaking to people through your music.
Indeed. Dave, your words of wisdom.
I would say whatever instrument you decide, obviously you need some level of proficiency on that. But I'm focused on songwriting, so learn something about songwriting, some music theory, and just keep writing songs with your goal that each song is better than the previous song, and just keep doing that over and over and over, just writing good songs.
You definitely write great songs, David, so you got to come back here.
Thank you.
Now, how can the public get in contact with you for future appearances?
The best way is an email, daveclausenmusic@gmail.com.
And I'll make sure that's posted on in the credits. So I want to thank you all, Tim, Melissa, Dave, for being part of Sounds Within. What are you going to take us out with?
We're going to play Falling in Love at the Laundromats.
Falling in Love at the Laundromats. Folks, do tune again on Sounds Within. See you then. Take us out.
With laundry puns.
I fell in love at the laundromat. We shared a smile and laugh and had a good chat. You know there ain't nothing wrong with that. Falling in love at the laundromat. My ex put me through the ringer and hung me out to dry. I thought love was all washed up while I was hanging out on the line. But then we met at the coin machine. We were ready for some change. I said, let's take this for a spin and see what we can arrange. I fell in love at the laundromat. We shared a smile and laugh and had a good chat. You know there ain't nothing wrong with that. Falling in love at the laundromat. We started with a gentle cycle. not ready for permanent press. I said, you clean up very nice. You look amazing in that dress. You know I need to bounce back, babe, but I don't want no static cling. I just want a fresh start. It's something more than just a fling. I fell in love at the laundromat. We shared a smile and laugh and had a good chat. You know there ain't nothing wrong with that. Falling in love at the laundromat. No, I'm warm and normal, but she's delicate and hot. We gotta see how this unfolds to see what we've got. I don't want a pre-treat, baby. Don't want to tumble dry. I just want some cleansing and tell that stain goodbye. I fell in love at the laundromat. We shared a smile and laugh and had a good chat. You know there ain't nothing wrong with that. Falling in love at the laundromat. We're just having good, clean fun. Falling in love at the laundromat. Falling in love.
Hey, I'm James,
Hi, I'm Aaron.
Hi, I'm Anna.
I'm Jasper.
and together we're Anna Lee and the Authorities. Come check out Elvis Smith's show on
The Sound Within.